Hey Cancer, what's up? Welcome to your May reading. I hope you're all doing very, very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, guidance, see what you can expect for the month of May 2025. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Private readings are available down below. Let's get right into your messages, starting off with some Moonology cards. As we have the full moon in Scorpio coming up, I want to see what the energy is looking like and what you need to prepare for or look out for. So we have the answers you need are coming. Some of y'all dealing with a Gemini. This is a Gemini energy, full moon in Gemini. Gemini season is starting at the end of the month. I don't have the date of when the sun moves into Gemini, but you know, it's just around the corner. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, as well as a fiery climax approaches. Ooh, things about to get a little heated, a little spicy, a bit dramatic, but the good news is the tough part is over. The hardest part is over. You've made it up the hill, you're at the top, you're able to see the view, and man, is it worth it? So, big clarity is happening, big realizations, answers. Really, now you understand what needs to be done, what the next step is, where you're headed, where you're going, and you're like, wow, that was hard, that was challenging, but we made it. I'm so glad, I'm so relieved, I'm so thankful, so grateful. We have full moon in Pisces, the bottom, balance, spirituality, practicality. So you have quadruple full moon. So definitely seeing releasing, some closure, some endings. We got some stuff coming up in your personal life with your siblings, maybe where you live, neighbors is a big thing. We got stuff coming up about your career, your professional life. And also just more like personal, like you, like what's going on with you and your own physical body, your appearance, how you show up in the world, how you present yourself. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to pull you a few cards from the Everything Oracle, just see what else is happening during this month. What else may come out? Ooh. We have guilt with dark hair. Somebody with dark hair is guilty? I didn't expect that. Someone's guilty. Someone feels guilty. Why would they feel guilty? Someone's guilt is eating them alive. I don't know if somebody lied or they got away with something. You got away with something. Forgiveness. So here's the thing. Someone thinks that they won't be forgiven, but there seems to be forgiveness on the table. Someone here feels very guilty for their actions and feels like they won't be forgiven, or that like what they did was unforgivable, but perhaps that's not true. What's going on for Cancer? May. Oh my God. Literally, I don't know why lately. Oh, stop. I don't know why lately, like probably the last month, I've just been getting stacks and stacks and stacks, and like normally that doesn't happen, but lately it has, and it's kind of making me crazy with how normally one or two fly out. Why is Spirit doing this to me? Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna just speed run and we're gonna get into the tarot because this may not be relevant at all to this reading. We have student with ancestor altar. Definitely get a sense that this could be connected to somebody who is learning their own gifts and abilities, and they're very new to spirituality. Someone's new to their practices or even magic or like manifesting. I'm seeing that this is somebody who's just very new to connecting with spirit or their spirit guides or their own personal beliefs. But keep that up. Practice, right? Keep on practicing. See what feels good to you. See what feels natural to you. Don't force anything. Your angels, ancestors, they're around watching over you. They hear your prayers, and you know, keep on learning. Honestly, keep on learning. We never stop learning. Keep searching, keep researching, keep learning, keep reading, keep reaching out to mentors, or, you know, just keep studying, keep learning, keep asking questions. That's how you'll learn. And you also learn through trial and error. Okay, we have confession, creativity, and pregnancy. That's a weird combination. Some of you may be receiving a confession though. Maybe this confession is what's sparking some kind of creative avenue or a vision or a dream. I'm seeing something being birthed into reality. Of course, watch out of pregnancies, but like in this context, confession, pregnancy, and creativity, this feels more like if you were to get something off your chest, it just floods you with this inspiration, or just it's like a huge weight that's been lifted. Maybe this goes back to guilt. Like someone has a guilt, like someone's been guilty, they have a confession, and the moment they just like come clean, they feel so much lighter. Maybe this is forgiveness card is about forgiving yourself. If you've been feeling guilty about something you should be doing, you're like, oh, I should be doing X, Y, and Z, like I haven't, or I have these goals, these dreams, these desires, but I haven't, really applied myself to it. I haven't really been consistent with it. I feel guilty for that. Like, forgive yourself. You've been hard on yourself. Okay. Anyways, by having this confession, whether you're confessing someone or someone's confessing something to you, it's like this huge burden that's been lifted, and it actually just like opens up the floodgates for like creativity and expansion and like new life. We have, this is the last stack. Amen. Because I cannot with these stacks. Like, spirit, stop. Okay. Inner child trauma with legal matters. Yikes. Oh, why am I getting custody battle? I'm getting custody battle. Oh boy. Or, yeah, honestly, I don't know. That's just something that comes through so strongly. Like, either this is what you witnessed growing up. It's like you witnessed like separation and people being very cruel and mean and like hatred towards one another, and that really had affected you, and that's like inner child trauma, right? And you might be witnessing this play out in patterns of your life. Okay, let me just see what else want to come out with that stack. Inner child trauma, legal matters. Maybe you have bad experiences with like people of authority, whether that be like police, whether that be child services, or like even teachers or something like that. Maybe you got some sort of trauma related to like that stuff, or anyways. We have they miss you and fling coming out. So there's someone who thinks of you, who has fond memories of you in the good times. I don't really sense anything committed or consistent or like long-term in that field. Maybe this is someone that you have been divorced with, or this is someone that triggers your inner child trauma. Maybe you're taking this person to court, bitch. I don't fucking know. Too many random ass messages. Let's wait. You want to know the numbers in case anyone's curious? 56, 48, 83, 37. We have number 9, 76, 82, 57, 70, 44, 74, and 61. That was a lot, y'all. I'm sorry that took a while. That was a lot. Probably not relevant to this reading. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I just wanted to use this deck. It's been a while. And yeah. All right, well, month of May. Let's see what May has in store for you, Cancer. What else May has in store for you? Because we already got quite a lot of interesting information, whether they are connected, tied together, or separate. Like, a lot of interesting stuff here. I have a card that flips out, and it is Empress Reversed. I'm getting a lack of care or lack of attention or appreciation. Something can't grow. Something stunted. There's a growth stunt. Ooh, I also feel like someone has been suppressing their, like, from expressing themselves, which we saw that with like guilt and confession and like the other thing. 6 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, High Priestess. So someone is patiently waiting. Their intuition is telling them to keep moving forwards, but it's like this is someone who has been anticipating something coming towards them, like preparing for, we have 3 of Swords and the High Priestess. Someone's like either suffering in silence, or they are expecting something negative, like a negative outcome. Well, let's not manifest that. Ooh. Shake that shit off. Okay. What's going on for Cancer, month of May 2025? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles has been showing up for everyone that I read for today. A new opportunity to get going, get growing, all right? If there has been stagnancy or a delay, the opportunity has arrived. It's here now. Ace of Cups. Maybe this is in love or romance for those that are interested. Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Seems like, you know, you're open, you're willing, you're curious. Actually, let's put it like this. Makes more sense this way. There's an offer coming in love, but you want more details. You want more answers. That goes back to the answers you need are coming. So there's an opportunity to get to know someone or to see what someone's true intentions are. Empress reverse, that could be a bit of a smothering energy too. Someone that won't back off or leave you alone. It's kind of like restrictive though. It's not allowing there to be this natural growth. It's very forceful. It's very much like just pushy, you know? Like Empress reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. Take my pentacle. Take it. Take it. Take it. Just take it. Just take it. It's like, oh my God, like, ew. Maybe not. Like, why are you pushing this down my throat? Like, back the fuck up. All right, let's see. We have the Three of Swords. So the bottom, Judgment. Okay. All right. Well, I feel like this offer coming in is reminding you of some pain, some hurt, some regrets, some memories you wish you could forget. Don't we all wish we could just snap our fingers and oof, what was that? Wow. Forgot. If only it was that simple. Anyways, there seems to be Judgment, King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. You seem very, like, when we have the Ten of Swords, it's like there's a big betrayal, heartbreak that you went through. I see you leveling up. I see you rising up from that experience, but you're very guarded with the King of Swords. You're very guarded. You know, you can't be fooled. You can't be tricked. You're not easily swayed or manipulated. You've come a long way. You've transformed so much from this pain, but you wear it like a badge of honor. You wear it like a badge of honor. You know, the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups. You have a lot of love, but you won't tolerate shit. You're not going to just let people take advantage of you, walk all over you, take your kindness as weakness, or disrespect you. You're very clear with what it is that you want, what it is that you're looking for. There is someone who could be trying to offer you this cup, but you're just like cold, detached, or uninterested, or you're just not ready. I saw that Ten of Swords. That could have been fresh, or there may be some sort of ending that you're kind of processing this month, and as you're trying to move on with your life, it just seems something like a wound is too fresh. Some of you could be feeling guilty of moving on, or like you're moving on but you feel guilty, or you feel like a bad person. You're not. You're not. You're human. Okay, what's going on for Cancer, month of May? Ace of Wands. You've had like 3 aces in this reading. Opportunity just coming at you, left, right, center, like everywhere. No matter where you go, people are just extending, reaching out, wanting to be around you, wanting to see what you're up to, wanting to spend time with you, wanting to connect with you, wanting to get with you, wanting to hook up with you, wanting to invest with you, wanting to work with you, like literally everything on the table here. I see, first of all, with the Ace of Wands and the Three of Swords, this is a great time for finding creative outlets, finding ways to channel the pain, the frustration, the annoyance, really turning this into something beautiful, a beautiful masterpiece. I am also seeing, let's see, High Priestess, Hermit, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, no, that's basically it. I was seeing something potential, like, for some, this is just, I'm not really seeing it, but I'm going to say it anyways. I'm not really seeing it with the cards at the bottom, but maybe the potential for like a temporary Didn't we see that earlier? A fling? Someone like fling and they're what was it? What was that? They miss you. It was fling. It's like you may have like a potential fling opportunity, but like, is that going to solve the problem? Is that going to heal your heart? No. Nah. So, and then we have the Hermit, High Priestess, Two of Wands, which is like, I see more of like an opportunity to go inwards and make some better choices for yourself. And possibly closing a door with the Death card as well, and the Fool. Oh no, not the Fool, Knight of Wands. I thought it was the Fool because it kind of looks like it at glance. Looking like the pain that you're going through, it serves a purpose, or it's like a motivation, or it's gonna be like some kind of inspiration that pushes you towards a beautiful blessing. You got many opportunities coming towards you this month. Four of Pentacles reversed, but you have to let go, or you have to make space. You have to make room in your life. There's things in your life you have to reconsider with the Two of Pentacles. There's things that, you know, you've been juggling, but at some point you're going to have to decide whether or not it's something you want to actually invest in, or if you should just like discard it, let it go, because it's like something that, let's see, Two of Pentacles, Magician, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Two of Cups. Well, that's interesting because I'm seeing this. There's something about a relationship here that you could be working on. Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. But you also really need to focus on yourself, your own independence. It's like there's a relationship where you both can support each other and be there for one another, but you also have to both focus on yourselves, your own lives, your own health, your own passions. You can't, like, you have to have your own core identity. That's something that you can't lose, or it's important that you don't lose that part of you. Or if you have, this is about reconnecting to that part of you again. Two of Pentacles, Magician, Seven of Pentacles. So something you've been like weighing out, whether you should stay, whether you should go. It looks like you're giving it time. It looks like you're continuing. It looks like you're deciding, and then you're going to continue to put more energy into this because you see that this is something that really speaks to you. You see that it's worth it. You got good hopes for the future. You're not holding on to something anymore. Hopefully it's that Three of Swords, you're letting go of that pain. Six of Swords, yeah, moving forward. Six of Wands at the bottom. This is recognition, by the way. Six of Wands, Six of Swords. People seeing you move on. See that things are calming down for you. There is more of like a smooth sailing from here on out. Kind of like the moment you kind of just let go and stop forcing things is when life really just starts to flow with you. And there's just like this seamless transition. Six of Wands, the World, and the Seven of Swords. Six of Cups. There's some things from your past being brought up here. Things that were hidden, or things that were done behind your back that could be revealed to you during this month. Maybe it's around the full moon Scorpio. It looks like this could be connecting back to the answers that you've been seeking, the answers that you need are coming. There's certain clarity, certain realization that just helps you move on, or helps you get closure, helps you really make peace with the past. Oh, another thing, I'm like, be mindful of sabotaging yourself, right? Seven of Swords of the World. It's like you're so close to closing this door. Don't open that wound again. It's healing. It's like when you cut yourself, you get a little scab, you don't pick at it. Leave it alone. Let it heal. Don't pick at it, right? Don't sabotage yourself. You're healing, you're recovering, you're moving forwards. Let's not set ourselves back here. And also don't fall into anybody's traps trying to trick you or try and make you, fall back into your old ways. Try and manipulate you, try and pull you back. Maybe you do have someone from your past trying to bring back the old times, old memories, the old version of you. Don't fall for that shit. Let me see here. The end of a tough cycle approaches, a fiery climax approaches. Let's look into that. Things could get a little dramatic. See what that's about. And then we'll see where you're headed, what you can expect, and where you're moving towards. Maybe we'll look into the aces, because we're at like 20 minutes. Okay, so end of a tough cycle with fiery climax. Can you show us what this is? What Cancer can expect? End of a tough cycle. 7 of Wands. End of a tough cycle with fiery climax. Queen of Cups. Fiery climax. 10 of Cups. One last. One more, please. That's too many. Don't be giving me stacks. Just 1, 2 of Swords. Okay. And over here. I mean, it looks like you've been really protecting and defending yourself. You've been getting stronger. You've been using your voice. You've been exercising your voice for sure. I'm also hearing exercising your freedoms. All right. It feels here that people have been questioning your motives or making you have to stand up for yourself or make a reason why you're doing what you're doing or why you are setting a boundary or you're defending a point, a belief, some kind of action. People here seem to, so that's like your greatest challenge or the end of a tough cycle approaches. If you feel like people have been challenging you or coming at you or putting all this pressure or demands on you, that's part of this cycle that's closing out, or the end of a tough, challenging cycle is closing out. It looks like, honestly, the way the Queen of Cups has her back turned to the 7 of Wands, it looks like you're just turning your back on that energy that's coming towards you. Unsolicited advice, people telling you what to do, how to live your life, how to walk, how to talk, how to dress, how to... Fuck that. It looks like it's like somebody that is behind you. And the way that she's looking over at the 10 of Cups and then the 2 of Swords, these are decisions that she's going to make in regards to her family, her future home, or like this is definitely decisions about the future that's going to influence not her, but also her loved ones. All right. So outside opinions shouldn't matter, or she's giving less fucks about that. You're giving less fucks. This is literally Cancerian energy, by the way. So it looks like what matters most is you and your loved ones and making sure that everyone's safe and well and healthy and loved. But yeah, in terms of the whole fiery climax and end of a tough cycle, definitely seeing this in terms of like your home and your personal relationships. And outside influences that have no part, no business in your life or the decisions that you're making. It's none of their business. Let me see here. Answers you need are coming. Should we look into that? What answers are coming towards you? Let me try. We'll see. I'm gonna try. Answers you need are coming. What are the answers that are coming towards you? Can the Spirit elaborate? Can the Spirit clarify? The answers you need are coming. What answers are coming towards Cancer? 10 of Wands. Well, and it's trying to flip itself in the reverse. It came out sideways, which tells me that whatever this answer is, it's this huge relief. Like, honestly, it's like a big fat burden that's just been lifted. Oh, you're like, you know, a deep sigh of relief. Tell me the answers you need are coming. Life becoming easier. A problem solved. Maybe you found a solution to a big fat problem that you've been dealing with. Answers you need are coming. Can you clarify that for Cancer? 9 of Wands. It's saying like don't give up. It is easing. Notice we go from the 10 to the 9, so there is a decrease of pressure, but you really need to like stand your ground, step your foot down. You could be very tired. Magician. And Strength. Well, I'm just seeing that however you want this to play out, you're manifesting this outcome. It just is requiring a lot of determination and persistence, and it's not so simple, or it's not always so easy, but it is like alleviating or the stress or the pressure or the drama or the fighting. Like, it just seems like a huge release of intensity. Things seem to be easing up for you. It says with the 9 of Wands and Magician, what you want is achievable, You just have to continue and not give up or not quit. Keep pushing. Okay, let me see here. Let's look into this Ace of Pentacles. Let's look into this Ace of Wands, and then we'll see what you can expect, where you're headed, where you're going. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles. Put these cards up here. Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. What's this Ace of Pentacles? So this is something that's more slower. This is talking about more like long-term future. This Ace of Wands feels like it's something that's more short-lived, temporary, but still something that could be very positive for you. Maybe helps you, because the next card that came out was the Four of Pentacles reverse, which tells me that this Ace of Wands is actually helping you move on or let something go or make space, and it's like a good focus. So let me see. So let's looking about like this long-term opportunity, golden opportunity or investment. Let's see what this is. Ace of Pentacles. What's this long-term offer coming in for Cancer? Some of you, this could be about moving or an investment or your home. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we have Five of Pentacles with the King of Swords reversed. Seeing like heavy responsibility. Maybe even some changes to your health. We have Two of Pentacles. So we go from a 5 to the 2, showing that you actually have options. You didn't have options before, or currently you may feel like you're swamped or you're stuck or you're kind of caught in between a rock and a hard place. That saying. Right? Five of Pentacles is a card of struggle. It is a card of loss. It can talk about financial loss. It can talk about losing of a job, losing of a relationship, feeling stuck, feeling lonely. This could be talking about a decrease in like health. I don't normally read for health, but when this card specifically can talk about that. So then we have the King of Swords reverse, which is now where, King of Swords with Two of Pentacles. King of Swords reverse in this context. Let me try and make it some, because there's different ways you can read, obviously, all the cards depending on what other influences. I'm just like trying to. Well, the first thing that came to mind was more about having to strategize, having to be more disciplined, having to be more rational instead of just careless or irresponsible. Not saying that you are. Maybe there's someone around you that has been acting this way and has been negatively affecting you. Sorry. Just being wiser, making smarter decisions for you, for your loved ones, for your money. Just sometimes King of Swords reverse is like a careless, I don't give a fuck the rules. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, which it tells me you have options available. There are possible options. You're not stuck. There's a way out. But you need to choose wisely, and you need to think about the long term instead of temporary fix, long term. Okay, I have to move on. By the way, Death, Ace of Pentacles, and clarifying Ace of Pentacles, double confirmation, Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords. Gemini had these two cards come out in their reading, the very first two tarot cards. Their reading was, I don't even know what I'm gonna call it yet. But if you got any Gemini placements, maybe check it out, because they had those two cards in a different deck. Anyways, big change in terms of the long-term future and your investments and, you know, where you're settling down. I feel like this full moon is Scorpio, which, by the way, is Scorpio energy. Full moon is Scorpio is showing you what is in alignment versus what isn't. And it could be a little scary, a little nerve-wracking, but honestly, you need to think big. You need to dream big. This Eight of Wands is an expansive energy. This is about thinking big time about your future and your future endeavors. Because some of y'all are thinking small-minded or in this lack mentality, saying that like you can't achieve it, it's not gonna happen, it's unrealistic, right? You're being a dream killer, you're being a buzzkill to your dreams. When really, in reality, you decide your own reality. Okay, Ace of Wands. Sorry, y'all. I'm just getting tapped in. Let's see, Ace of Wands. So let's see what this short-term, temporary door opportunity is being extended or offered to you. Let's see. Ace of Wands. We have Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Wands. So yeah, I don't know. that's what I was saying. I was like, I don't know if this is something that's gonna be like locked in permanent. This, even the Queen of Pentacles reverse is kind of saying like it's not something that will be that grounded, or let me just see. This is like, it feels temporary. Also, like I'm hearing temporary worker, temp work. Maybe that's what you do with 10 of Pentacles, and then the 9 of Pentacles reversed. I actually kind of get a sense where you may have to, if this is like I'm getting there's triple Pentacles over here. It's like a temporary thing you have to do, or someone you have to kind of lean on or rely on financially, but it's just for the short term. It's just for you to get back on your feet. Ooh, if you're like on welfare or something, if you lost, right, 5 of Pentacles, if you like lost a job, you could be on some sort of insurance or some sort of like payment plan. Like, you know, you get a certain amount per month, but it's for a certain amount of time, and then you get back to work. Or maybe if there was like an injury, right, something like that. Anyways, I'm seeing this 9 of Pentacles reverse. It's so crucial for you to get stronger, to take better care of yourself. And it's going to take time. It's most likely not going to happen overnight, right? Pentacles are slow moving energy. Now, this is clarifying the Ace of Wands, which is more faster. So it does seem like this is something that moves quite fast, or before you know it, you'll be past this, or this will be behind you in no time. I also feel here the 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Is this something you feel, remember the guilt card from earlier? Right? Do you feel guilty, or you don't want to like let people down, or you don't want to be a burden? You don't want to ask for help. You're not, and you're allowed to ask for help. You, Cancer, you guys are very helpful and very caring and loving. You deserve to have the same back. So, you know, let people help you. Don't be afraid to ask for help or support. 9 of Swords, Judgment, 3 of Swords. Lately, these have been some challenging fucking readings. I'm not just you, Cancer, but like this entire week, I'm like, oh my god, like the messages just seem heavier and very challenging and intense, and I'm just like, oh. Sometimes readings are just very seamless, simple, 1, 2, 3, boom, bang, wow. And like lately, I'm just like, as I'm looking at the cards, my brain just like, the gears are trying to roll. I'm just like, oh my god, it's just too much. Okay, but it's not. It's just the energy, literally. Honestly, this just looks like there's a lot of overthinking, overanalyzing, but Spirit is literally giving you the signs, and it's like you need help, or you are in a situation where things are very troubling and challenging and emotional or painful, and it's like, listen to the sign, listen to the calling, get out of your own way. Maybe your head, your mind is like over dramatizing, like blowing things up out of proportion. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the microphone. You know how our mind can really get the best of us and be our own worst judgments, our own worst critics, and we can like hurt our own feelings. So even things like that, like what the heck? I'm also seeing here, some of you feel like time is running out. Some of you feel unworthy or ungood enough. Like, oh, it's just heavy. Okay, Tower as well. And then the Page of Pentacles. I'm seeing like a big change for like personal growth and development. It just, in order for this to really transform, something has to be destroyed, or like a mindset has to change, or someone's habits have to adjust, or, you know, when the Tower comes out, it says that the foundation cannot support this future goal, desire, dream, this plan. It has to, you gotta make some adjustments, otherwise it's not gonna work out. Like, oh, what the fuck? And then so then we have the 6 of Swords. Let me look into that, and I gotta let y'all go. Oh my god. I should have took this week off. I'm just kidding. I gotta show up for you guys. I love you. I'm here for you. Oh, what the fuck is this week? Oh my god. I know, I've just been sleeping a lot. Honestly, not much. I mean, last week was fucking insane. Don't get me wrong. Last week was crazy. This week, Fingers crossed. I'm doing this reading this Tuesday. Fingers crossed this week is chill. I could use a chill week. I don't know. I always find I'm kind of like ahead of the wave. Like, anyways, enough about me. Let's Six of Swords. Where are y'all headed? Six of Swords for Cancer. Where is Cancer headed? What can Cancer expect? Nine of Cups. Well, I like to see that. We have Page of Pentacles, which we just seen that a couple seconds ago. Six of Swords for Cancer. That's too many. That's too many. Spirit, no, no. Too fucking many. One more. Seven of Swords. Ugh, why do you always have to challenge it? Make it all challenging, because it was... Oh my god. It's just not so simple, is it? It's just not so simple. Oh, I need some sage. I will be saging myself after. These last couple of readings, I'm like, what is going on in the world? Okay, so Six of Swords with the Nine of Cups. I like this combination, showing that, you know, you have these dreams. They're getting closer. You're attaining. It's attainable, achievable. You're feeling optimism, feeling hopeful, optimistic, right? Feeling pretty good about yourself, feeling pretty good about the opportunities that are available to you, right? Page of Pentacles, maybe opportunity for more money, right? We saw there was some financial stuff maybe going on, or physical stuff going on, your living situation or home or health, or, you know, more to do with the tangible physical reality rather than emotional. I mean, we did see like Three of Swords. Three of Swords came out twice in this reading, Cancer. Oh my god. So... just like a pain in the ass maybe for some of y'all. Anyways, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, opportunity that's helping you get closer to achieving these goals and these dreams and feeling in alignment and feeling supported by the divine, right? This is where you're moving towards. But then we have the Seven of Swords and I'm like, bro, Spirit, why y'all gotta have this little kind of twist or... Oh my god, so because Seven of Swords can represent a card of deception. It can represent a card of trickery. It can represent a card of sabotage, whether this is self-sabotage or if this is someone around you. I'm like, oh my fucking god. Make sure no one is drilling a hole in your boat, right? As you're moving your way forward, you're moving away from the conflict, the chaos, the drama, the stress, all that crap. Make sure no one is drilling a hole in your boat, or make sure you're not drilling a hole in your boat. Now, maybe this is just saying you need to plan carefully, because this is all about strategy, right? Seven of Swords is all about being a few steps ahead, planning, moving in silence, kind of keeping hush-hush, being adaptable, being a little sneaky a little bit, right? God. Seven of Cups, Two of Wands, Hermit. You have options. You've had options. We saw that earlier. You got options. You got many, many different options. What you gonna choose? Two of Wands. The correct path, the right option, the right choice is being highlighted for you. But if you're unsure, if you're not clear, go inwards. I don't know how many times I gotta say this, but Hermit, if you're not quite sure, you're having some doubts, take a break, take a pause, meditate, call up on your spirit guides, call up on your angels, say a little prayer, do some journaling, whatever. Just connect with spirit, do some grounding exercises, go inwards, and also, please, watch your step, right? Watch out for any little snakes crawling on out, trying to trip you up, right? We saw that with the Seven of Swords. Watch your step, be careful, move cautiously, be aware of any icebergs, right? The little Titanic moment when you're steering your boat, steer clear of the fucking iceberg if there is one. Just use your eyes. You'll see it if it's there. If it's not, you're in the clear. Like, oh my god. Virgo energy, by the way. Sorry. It's just a tired little yawn. I'm done, y'all. But yeah, we gotta go. We got like 30 some, almost 40 fucking minutes. But I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know if this resonates. Take it easy. Seems like you're dealing with a lot on your plate. I'm sending you a lot of love and good energy your way. All right, Cancer, you take care. Private readings available down below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in your next reading. Have a wonderful day. Bye.